My name is Miss Terrio, and I'm the Vice Principal of the Freshman Academy, and I would like to talk to you today about attendance. If at any point in this presentation you become confused or you feel like you might need to hit pause or rewind, feel free to do so. This is some information that will be very important to you. It can be confusing, so feel free to pause, rewind, and rewatch. In the Freshman Academy at Revere High School, the school year is divided into two halves, which are called semesters. Semester 1 typically runs from August all the way through January. Semester 2 typically runs through the second half of January all the way through to June. So again, the school year is divided into two halves, which are called semesters, Semester 1 and Semester 2. Each of the two semesters is divided into two quarters. Quarter 1 and Quarter 2 would be Semester 1. Quarter 3 and Quarter 4 would be Semester 2. So you can see you have Quarter 1, Quarter 2 in Semester 1, and Quarter 3 and Quarter 4 in Semester 2. School hours at the high school are different according to different days. Mondays and Tuesdays, your school day, you need to be in the class by 8:18. So your school day starts at 8:18 and ends at 2:20. On Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, school begins earlier at 7:50 and ends again at the same time, 2:20. School starts earlier on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays due to advisory. This is a class which is a requirement to graduate. Tardiness. Tardiness, the definition of tardiness, is delayed beyond the expected or proper time. Late, which means it could be a tardy arrival. Each class at Revere High School is 80 minutes long. This is where it gets a little confusing. There are points associated with your attendance. If you are 1 to 20 minutes tardy or late, your attendance will be recorded as T0. T0 has 0 attendance points attached to it. If you happen to be 21 to 40 minutes late for a class or tardy, your attendance would be recorded as T1, which is 1 point. If you are 41 to 80 minutes late or tardy, which basically means you missed at least half of the class, your attendance would be recorded as T2, which is 2 points, essentially meaning that you missed the entire class. Attendance is determined based on the number of points a student accrues in a quarter. Remember, there are 4 quarters in a year, 2 quarters in each semester. For each 80-minute class missed, a student accrues 2 attendance points. Students who accrue 7 or more attendance points for each class per quarter will fail for attendance, which will be recorded as FA for your grade. Quarter failure for attendance due exclusively to absences and not your grade must be recorded as a 59% average for that quarter. This basically means if you have an A in a class and you have 7 or more attendance points for that class, even though you have an A, your grade will be dropped down to a 59%, which is an F for failure for attendance. So that would be recorded as FA, not something you want to have. Also, if your grade happens to be lower than a 59 for academic reasons in that class, whatever that lower grade is would be the grade that is recorded. So say you earned a failure for attendance and a 39, your grade would be failure for attendance 39%. For a 2-quarter, also a 1 semester long class, students are allowed to accrue 12 attendance points. Students accruing 13 or more attendance points for a 2-quarter or 1 semester class will receive an FA, 59% or lower for the final grade, just like I had just mentioned. Excused absences. You can have excused absences, but you need to have supported proper documentation in order for me to excuse them. Excused absences are documented illness, you must see a doctor and present me with a doctor's note. A funeral or bereavement in the family, you need to have a family member write a letter letting me know of the unfortunate event that occurred in your family. Any DESE approved religious holidays, and you can find those online, or just ask me. Any documented court appearance that you may have, just get a note from the court or an attorney, and I will put that in as court. I hope this explains the attendance policies at Revere High School. If you do happen to have any questions, just feel free to email me or ask any teacher, and we will be happy to help you. If you need to reach me, my email is jtheriult@revere.mec.edu. Dismissal notes from parents or guardians must be presented to Gail Richardson, the Freshman Academy Secretary, for verification on or before the day of the actual dismissal. If we cannot verify dismissal with a parent or guardian, a student will not be dismissed from Revere High School.